Got a story here from the Hollywood Reporter. HBO doesn't dispute using fake Twitter accounts to undermine TV critics. The dispute with a former HBO executive assistant has unearthed allegations in Rolling Stone that Casey Bloys directed employees to troll critics posting about network programming on social media from fake accounts. No real surprise here. HBO has responded to allegations arising from a wrongful termination dispute with an ex-employee that accuses Casey Bloys, the network's then president of original programming, of commanding a secret army to push back against TV critics posting tepid reviews of HBO titles. In a statement, the company did not challenge claims that Bloys, another executive, directed ex-HBO assistant Sully Tamori to post from fake accounts with the aim of undermining high-profile critics as well as anonymous commenters on articles. HBO intends to vigorously defend against Mr. Tamori's allegations. We are not going to comment on such exchanges between programmers and errant tweets. The thing is, I'm not surprised that HBO would have people working to undermine, fake burner accounts and shit to basically go against critics who have been criticizing their shows and stuff. It's like, I think that happens with a lot of these places. I think it happens in all avenues. TV shows, movies, video games, books and novels and so on and so forth. Just anything that you could possibly think of. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the story was first reported by Rolling Stone, which Rolling Stone sucks too, whatever. I guess sometimes a piece of shit can be right ever so often. Draws upon a trove of messages that will be filed in lawsuit from Tamori against HBO. Warner Media, Kathleen McCaffrey, HBO's Senior Vice President of Drama Programming, and Francesca Orsi, HBO's Head of Drama. He sued as a John Doe in Los Angeles Superior Court in July, alleging he was harassed over his disability and sexual orientation. The complaint, which includes claims for harassment, discrimination, retaliation, and a wrongful termination, also names The Weeknd and two other executive producers on The Idol who allegedly bullied Tamori in an effort to push him out of his job. Oh wait, what's this? Woke people and stuff, actually turning out to be very discriminatory. They're the earthiest and the phobes. Color me shocked. But anyway, cover Twitter assignment isn't mentioned in Tamori's complaint, but he has accused HBO executives of assigning him menial tasks unrelated to his position. A source from the matter tells Hollywood Reporter there are 6 tweets at issue. According to a review of the message by Rolling Stone, Tamori was asked to create the fake accounts in June 2020 at the direction of McCaffrey. She allegedly told him that Bloys was obsessed with Twitter and always wants to pick a fight on the platform. Is there a way to create a dummy account that can't be traced to us to do his bidding? Wrote McCaffrey, who added that Bloys always texts me asking me to find friends to reply. That month, he directed McCaffrey to respond to a tweet from Vulture TV critic Catherine Van Arendonk about Matthew Rye's period drama Perry Mason. She wrote, "Dear Prestige TV, please find some way to communicate male trauma besides showing me a flashback to the hero's memories of trench warfare. Maybe a Twitter user should tweet that there's a pretty blithe response to what soldiers legitimately go through on the battlefield." Bloys allegedly texted, "Do you have a secret handle? Couldn't we say, especially given that it's D-Day, to dismiss a soldier's experience like that seems pretty disrespectful?" Now, the thing is, I do agree with that. Like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous that this stupid bitch is saying that stuff. It's like, come on. It's a very real thing. The Perry Mason show in question takes place like in the past. It's a period piece. So we're talking like World War I style stuff. Basically what is what they're talking about here. It's ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. But anyway, moving on and stuff. Bloys, who reportedly said a mole at arm's length from the executive team is necessary for the job, stress. We just need a random to make the point and make her feel bad. Post written in response to Van Arendonk comment stated, "A somewhat elitist take. Is there something more traumatic for men and now women than fighting in war? Sorry if that seems too convenient for you." Blah, blah, blah. In an interview with THR, Van Arendonk, the critic, stressed anxiety from executives about the way people react in online discourse. There's a temptation to treat executives as though they're powerful and almost inhuman in the power and control they have, sort of like puppet masters. But again and again, we should not be surprised to discover they're human. Who the hell is surprised? I'm not surprised by this stuff. But anyway, then it goes on. It gives more examples. I'll link this in the description box. You can read it for yourself. As you can see, it goes on and on and on. But anyway, the overall point is, I'm not surprised that HBO would basically do something like this. Like I said, I'm not. Hell, I pretty much guarantee you, TBS, TNT, USA. Trying to think of other networks. Hell, ESPN probably. A whole bunch of. Any network you can think of, any movie studio you can think of, I can pretty much guarantee you the same thing is happening. They want to get an army of stands, an army of bots, an army of anonymous people and stuff to basically not do their bidding, but essentially go against critics and say, how dare you say this and that? How dare you criticize this boring show and blah, 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 and everything. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's like, it's not a surprise. I'm pretty sure it happens all the time. Hey, you know, maybe you disagree with me, maybe not. You know, let me know what you think and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I've already gone over 5 minutes. This video could be a lot longer if I actually read the whole article. Like I said, I would recommend reading it, if for nothing else, and to kind of familiarize yourself. I'm sure, hell, if anyone's watching this, I'm sure that you're thinking the same thing I am. But yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, cue up the Nate Diaz tweet, or Nate Diaz gif, or whatever. You know, motherfucker, I'm not surprised. You know, but anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.